Remember, you can always slow down the YouTube video to watch with that. They're trying to read that. But anyways, it was just repeating the text that has already been said, just really fast. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Virtue, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle for 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the tea spot. You really do this. Really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo hoo. In that case, you can only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and decided I would try to expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Virtue. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Virtue, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at a desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. I was wondering they were going there. It's mostly because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we would sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit on the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri sighs closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. His boner went away. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the page. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opened the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even seem to look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Jeez. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needed to confirm what just happened. Virtue. So sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Virtue. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks it to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Virtue. My heart won't stop pounding. Virtue. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Virtue? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? What the fuck is happening, dude? Look how fat I look in the camera, bro. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. What the fuck? Ha. Ha. Bro, what the fuck? Ha. What the fuck? It's time to share poems. What the fuck? What the fuck? Let's go with Yuri, I guess. I've been waiting for this. Let's see how you've been written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Virtue. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining it. I really wanted to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Virtue. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Virtue? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Damn! A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, seeing holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin note tied, looks like it says nope. A thin note tied to a thick nope. Oh, that is nope. Note, I don't know. A torn harness. I have not read this this type of writing in so long. A parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by shipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, developing snakes with human eyes, what the hell, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing potential, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing... Where am I? Breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, and breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out from your back pocket yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. What the hell? I guess Monica. Virtue. I think it's also the Earth that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much free time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? Jesus. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. But if I stop now, she's gonna murder me. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors they want, bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and cacophony of meaningless noise. It's different. The noise, it won't stop. Violently grinding, screeching, piercing, squeaking. Sense, coin, tangent. Like playing a keyboard like playing a knife or playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless PM of meaningless. Delete her. What the hell? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing yourself with a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Help me, please. That's my advice for today. What the hell is happening? Thanks for listening. What the hell? Yeah, just as I thought. Virtue, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much you've been spending time with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Virtue? Honestly. I thought getting a new member would help me get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Can you hear me? Okay, everyone. What the fuck? We're all done reading each other's poems, right? What the fuck is that noise? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Is that it? I'm scared of it. Do I need to click again? God, dude. I don't really do it with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Virtue joined, and we've just started some club activities. But this isn't the first time for us to become compliant. I didn't read that word. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting a new member anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki. I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that they never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival. Even if it's something small, right, Virtue? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Virtue to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Virtue joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Virtue isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. Jesus. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Virtue want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Virtue, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I have to be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this, anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Virtue, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could just join any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? What the hell? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is now. And I'm just happy here with you. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Jesus Christ. Bro, what the fuck? This shit scared me. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Virtue? What do you get out of this club? You repeat the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is the best, better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for this club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. I guess when she does that shit, it's her real thoughts, and I'm just seeing it for some reason. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Yeah, I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Virtue? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Virtue before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica lays as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. These have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Virtue, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time here in the club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. She knows something. And she was trying to tell me. Is that what that was? Wait, what? Why is she showing up down there? So what's the thing? Anger. Wait, look at the numbers. What the heck? Okay, well that's the end of that episode. Jesus, maybe I should just finish this game. I feel like I'm getting there. Anyways, I'm Virgin the Phoenix, and I'm out.
Forgive me, I know all my niggas, they reckless. Never had shit, man, we straight from them trenches. Lord, I just pray that a nigga don't tell me, cause bitch, I'ma die with the Smith and the Wesson. I hang with them hitters, them killers, gorillas.